Good afternoon, live from Kennedy Middle School in Germantown, home of your Warhawks. GTV is live on W7 as your Warhawks host. The Chargers of Hamilton, who we just saw on Friday and had one heck of a game. As you come on today, we are giving you a live look inside the dugout of those same Chargers. With Gary Whipperman, Ahmed Rawi. We're just about set for first pitch. So we're going to switch the angle. We're going now.
Just in time softball, baby. It's the way we roll.
Ella Drebel in the circle today. Drebel. Bunt onto the first crack. Slots. Beats it out. One pitch, one base hit. Slots can fly. You got to do your homework on that one. And that brings up the big bats. 2, 3, 4. Here's Maddie Kloss. If you were with us Friday, you saw a pitcher's duel extraordinaire. All low. You'll see a different type of game today. I think we'll see a lot more offense both ways.
2-1-2.
Get the scoreboard up. Gary's pushing buttons.
And getting no results.
Slots with a
per
big lead.
usual.
Ball low. 2-0.
2-2-1.
But it's just you come out of the gates, you throw a great pitch and bunt hit right out of the gate. You are pitching from behind. Showing bunt, pulling back, steal, no chance. 3-0 the count, and a stolen base for Slots.
Isn't this Molly Schmidt that's batting here? Number 7?
It sure is. That's not what we were told, was it?
So when Coach Ginger said that the lineup's exactly the same as Friday, what she means is it's not the same.
It's not even close.
It may be close, but it's not the same.
Well, it's not as close.
This is Molly Schmidt.
This is not Maddie Kloss.
Sorry, Molly.
Sorry, Maddie.
2-0-5.
Sorry to both of you. We go by what we're told.
Foolish. How dare we?
3-1 pitch, change up in the dirt. Runner goes, fires the third, safe. Slots is just too fast.
We're going to have to get that on the screen. Oh, no, we didn't have it on the screen.
Get what, the speed on the screen?
Well, our third base
Yeah.
cam.
You can't get the speed on the screen. All right. Well, we do know that this is Anna Frafjord, and this is a big hitter, leading the conference in home runs, RBIs. Let's face it, she can rake.
Yes, she can.
Strike down the middle, throw down third in there. I like that. I like that. Take that chance. That might have been Drebel's best fastball, ever. I mean, that thing had hair on it. That thing was really moving. Great mechanics on that one because it really fired in there. I'd look change up here, by the way.
1-2-5.
First and third, nobody out. Rock, fire, change up. There it is in the dirt. Runner steals. I don't want to say I've done this before, but I've done this before. Do you like that?
I did. That was really nice.
You didn't even pay attention to me.
No.
Just like my wife and kids.
Sorry.
Second, third, nobody out. Chargers coming out of the gate. Frafjord foul. In the hole now, 1-2. Drebel's best pitch is her changeup.
Did Slot steal third?
It was in the dirt. Took that
Okay.
first pitch in the dirt. She took off.
Freeze her first, get the out.
She did not go until it bounced in there, but
And how'd Schmidt get on?
walk.
Walk.
1-2 pitch. Just off the
Oof.
corner. Somebody had extra carrots this morning because that was close. This is not close.
What's that mean? Somebody had carrots this morning.
You know, carrots are supposed to be good for your vision.
Oh. Well, it looked like it was right there, so I think it would be bad for maybe somebody didn't have carrots this morning.
Change up in the dirt, full count. Taylor Wilson back there doing yeoman's work right out of the gate.
She's the future of this program from behind the plate. There's no doubt about that. And she looked fantastic on Thursday.
3-2 pitch. Driven to left, deep, foul. Live to see another pitch, 3-2. See where that one ended up. Yep, down by the baseball field.
8-6-4, 8-6-4.
Could have left it. 3-2, out in front of that changeup. Hit foul. Can I go back now?
Sure. Do it.
Uh-oh, where'd we go? What'd you do? Oh, sure. Because I want that.
225.
Is that the 4 cam?
Yeah. 3.
Okay.
4 is third base, and 1
There
and
we
2 are the
go.
dugouts.
3-2. Driven left. Caught at the fence. Run's going to score.
Got to put it over on this side.
Yeah, I know.
Chief.
I understand.
Do
But
ya?
I wanted to make sure that it all happened. It's very tough because we are stuck in this corner and we cannot see what's happening. But what we do know is that Froffjord hit a fly ball to the fence, caught as a sac fly,
1-3.
which scored slots. Schmidt stayed at second, so now we've got a runner at second, 1 away. Shot to third,
Oh.
caught. That is Jay Kloss, and that is 2 away.
Nice job by Hessler on the play.
It fails. Keep it in front.
So you got Haley Hessler, who's moved from behind the plate out to third.
3-0-1-2.
No Bryn Thomas today at third.
Shout out to Bren Thomas and her family today.
Catch that
That's
ball. Receive it. Come on.
Bren's grandfather passed away, unfortunately, and she's attending a funeral, so not in town today. Bren, thinking about you and the fam, and hope your travels are safe. Condolences to you and your family for your loss.
Shot to second, nicely done. Pick throw, that'll end it, but not before the Chargers put it run up. Nice play at second base by Lindsey Hessler. After 1 half inning, Chargers 1, Warhawks coming to bat. Back live, giving you a live look inside that Germantown dugout as they come to bat here in the bottom of the first. Chargers getting the first 2 on, manufacturing a run with some speed on the bases and a deep fly ball.
You got to say, Germantown, I mean, could have been a heck of a lot worse. Come out and give up 1 run. I mean, you got to say that they did a nice job of getting out of it.
Yeah, you'll give up the 1 run when you have second, third, nobody out. For your Warhawks, it's Lo Hillman, Lindsey Hessler, Maddie Balsinger, Danny Seward, Jalen Acker, Ella Drabel, Paige Robinson, Taylor Wilson, and Haley Hessler. Those are your 9 as they step in. Getting it started is Lo Hillman.
Didn't get to see them play this weekend in Muskego, so the last time I saw Lo was she was on the front end of a game-ending walk-off triple play.
And you see the standings as they stand as we sit here. Nonetheless, this game, lots of meaning for who's going to win this conference.
Well, we said it Thursday, Coach, that the game against DSHA was a must-win for Germantown. I don't know that there's any more non-must-wins the rest of the way.
They got that one, but now you're playing the team that's tied for first. You did your job Thursday, but you got to carry that into today. Ball high. Jay Kloss in the circle. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Hellman had a cut. That rain yesterday really did a great job for these fields. They're in perfect condition. Hillman, foul tip, caught. And the first out. Kindler hanging on. Let's see here. If I can. Here's Lindsey Hessler. Second base today. Ball high.
Up and up. Here we go.
You got it.
1-0 pitch from Kloss. Taken at the knees, 1-1.
Here one left, right? Here we go. See it? Hit it.
1-1. Taken high. 2-1. Hessler in charge. Maddie Ballstinger, as Gary's affectionately called her, sitting on deck.
Important Germantown get a base runner, get something going early against Kloss.
Pop foul. Good swing. 2-2 the count. Nothing else, just to show, hey, we can
Right.
get on two and we can do this.
And just self-confidence for them, right. I mean, they need a shot of self-confidence here right away.
New digs.
You like?
I do.
We got a new tent here. We're pretty excited about it.
2-2, strike three. Call
Nice
right
pitch.
down
Boy, that was
Broadway.
nice. You just can't watch that go by like that.
Oh, man, here we go.
So 2 away. And here's Ballsinger.
See, what I like about Maddie is she doesn't know what she doesn't know. I mean, yeah, she plays club ball. I get it. She's probably played against her before, but I don't think that the mystique is there for Maddie.
Yeah, you can like that part of it. I like her swing and the fact that her first cut, she swung out of her shoes trying to go yard.
One concern is she's a continual first pitch. She's after the first pitch every time.
That's okay.
Oof.
Swing and a miss again.
Can't catch up with it. Seaward on deck. Seaward's got suns out, guns out today.
A lot of them do. Beautiful day. Somebody's complaining about this beautiful weather. I won't mention his name. 0-2 pitch from Kloss. taken
Crazy
high.
hot.
This is beautiful. This is just perfect. The humidity's not here. There's a little, but nothing major.
The service dog next to me, he and I are competing for who's panting the most over here. I think I'm winning.
1-2 from Kloss. Pop foul.
Kindler
Good.
chasing it. Out of play.
About 10 feet behind us. Count remains 1-2. 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Sack fly from Anna Frofjord. 1-2 pitch. Kloss looks in, swing and a
Oof.
miss.
Blew it by her.
That ends the first.
Took her up
3
the ladder,
down.
too.
After one complete, Hamilton 1, Germantown nothing. You're watching GTV on W.
First.
Let me.
Yeah,
That's all.
bring us back.
Top of the second. Hamilton out to a 1-0 lead after one. Jay Kloss looking good, going 1-2-3 with 3 Ks. It's a good way to start your afternoon. Watson fires down to second. Stepping into the box, number 8, Nicole Gelfie in right field today. How are you?
Say what a great basketball player you are.
3-1-2. 3-1-2.
Thanks for stopping over.
Yeah, well, I couldn't let everything go so pass, and I didn't get a chance to say hi to one of my favorite people.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good.
She's tough.
It's nice when people come over and say hi.
2-2-1.
It's not always for Gary.
That's why I have the tent. Discourages walk-ups.
Great job.
I also try to have as intimidating a look on my face as possible, saying just don't even dare come up here. The girls can, always.
2-2-5.
This is my sanctuary, inside the lines here.
Yep, this is true.
This is our field. This is our playing field.
0-2.
We're working. Oh, nice pitch by Drabel.
Boy, I think she wanted that one. I know Coach Otto did. You saw the umpire lean to the right. He's saying it without saying it, outside.
Gelfie's grown at least an inch since basketball season, at least, maybe 2.
Change up. That one was a butterfly. That floated up high.
When we're at Oak Creek, I mean, you're kind of, you're a ways away from the kids, but
Yeah.
here, I mean, we're, 20 feet from her. She's taller. Also got added some muscle.
2-2 pitch. Shot foul off the fence. Now Drabel's really fighting herself on that changeup. It is her best pitch, and she can't seem to find it. You have to wonder if it's the humidity. You get a little more grip, so
Yeah.
you can't have that slippery. You want to kind of slide out the way she throws it. And
Had a lot of that Friday, too, except it was with the rain.
right. 2-2 pitch.
Uh-oh, got her.
And there's our first base runner here in the second
Don't
inning.
rub it, Nikki.
She got that one got it right on the inside
Nikki.
of the knee. She's going to have
Oh, she did. Come on, Nick. Rub some dirt on it. Let's go.
Here's Sydney Vandehei.
Nikki.
Just once, I want somebody to actually reach down, grab some dirt, and rub it in there. Or some turf. That'd be even better because the premise.
8-4.
Nobody out. Here's Vandehei. Sid takes one right down the middle.
Hey, here we go. She's going to be right in there for you, okay? Here we go, Sid. Here we go. 1-5.
Gelfie on first. Nobody out. We're in the top of the second.
2-2-5-2. 2-2-5.
Swing and a miss. Went to the same exact spot. Drabel's. That's the tough pitch to hit right there. Let her high. It looks so tantalizing, but it just stays up there.
Grudzelanek got Vandehei twice Friday with 2 outside fastballs that looked, maybe borderline, but got her striking out twice. From what I see, I mean, Sid's a little more aggressive tonight, just going after it here.
Well, different style pitcher too. I mean, Grudzelanek don't blink, because it might be by you. Drabel's a little more hit your spots,
Yeah.
command and stuff. Type.
Boy, did Riley pitch well Friday.
Yeah, Hamilton had more chances, just could not capitalize.
So did Haley Griffin. Haley Griffin pitched really well, too.
Ball up and away.
I was talking to Coach Otto before the game, and he said, must be nice. Flip a coin. Who do you want to pitch tonight, Griffin or Riley?
1 or 1.
Yeah, 1A or 1A.
1-2 pitch. Shot foul into the Germantown dugout. Vandehei putting together a nice at-bat here.
Love your fight, okay?
Spit on that high up and away pitch that she swung and missed on the 2 fastballs.
5-0-1.
Let that rise go. Fouled off the 4th pitch as we go to the 5th. 5th pitch of this at-bat, 1-2 count. Change up, smoked into center field. Robinson.
Paige Robinson!
Double up. You
Got
betcha. So a great at-bat. Vandehei rips it into center field, but Robinson sprinting over to her right, catches, hits her cut, fire to first, double play.
8-6-3 on the double.
8-8-3.
And just like that, 2 away. Drabel looking a lot more confident in the circle this inning.
Maggie Watson
Just
over the
got it.
leaping Lo Hillman. She is such an athlete. Lo is mad because she wanted that one so bad. She got some hang time on that one loaded.
I think she thought it was hit just a tick harder.
Hey, at 4-2-2.
Not so hard on the slap D.
That's the thing with Hillman. I mean, as a coach, you don't have to worry about being hard on her because no one will ever be harder on her than she is. She's so hard on herself.
Absolutely. Here's Izzy Langkamp. On slap, takes pitch high, 1-0. Let's just look at those back-to-back pitches. You get 2 line drives, one that turns into a double play, one that just out of the reach of Hillman.
That double play looms huge now.
Sure does. 2 away. Strike on the corner, 1-1.
Way to be moving, Jay. Nice job out there.
Yeah,
2-1-4.
Langkamp, if she gets on, rolling it over to the top. Gets the bunt down, trickles foul.
Grab it.
So 1-2 the count. Langkamp
2-2-5.
takes away the bunt in all likelihood. Careful there, Sparky.
Get down the line. We gotta move up the pace on
I like Hessler at third. I really love her toughness.
Well, catcher moving out to third is, they just get mad that Moran hit to her. Slap up the middle, Hillman to her
Low.
left, pick, throw, got her.
She's got such a gun.
That ends the second inning for the Chargers. No runs. 1 hit, 1 left after 1.5. Chargers 1, Warhawks nothing. You're watching W7. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Sussex-Hamilton in front. As we give you that live look inside the Germantown dugout. Four, 5, 6 coming up for Germantown, and Danny Seaworth, Jalen Acker, and Ella Drabel. As Germantown trails 1-0. And I think you're after that second, third, nobody out, 1-0 is okay, and then you get a couple of hard hit balls last inning, but nothing comes of it. So you're still hanging. Shot
Seward,
foul.
Acker, and Drabel in the second for Germantown. Seward pretty much dead pull hitter.
Well, it depends on who the pitcher is. I think that plays into it as well. A little more velo, spreads out. Strike right at the top of the zone. Kloss in front, 0-2. That's where she's deadly. She can make you reach out of your zone just because she throws such a great rise ball. 0-2 pitch, there it is. Climb the ladder, 1 away. It's just a tough pitch. It looks so good. You think about it, they release it at the hip, and it just rises up. We're here. We're online.
Oh, I thought you were.
No. This isn't us. This is
Okay.
that was the guy upstairs the other day. No, this is all the internet. This is
Yeah, you see it? You like it? Go ahead and not hear you.
1 out of the second.
Jalen Acker, the hitter,
I have no words.
chasing that curve. Had her off balance and out in front. A 1 pitch from Kloss. Popped up. Acker was able to get up to it, but she just popped it up, and that's
Profi Ward on the catch.
the beauty of that pitch is you catch up to it, and it's tough. I'm still trying to put everything together here. So did you come and set up the tent last night? No. Okay.
I did it today.
All right. Ella Drabel, the pitcher.
Oh, gosh, I needed that.
People are beautiful, aren't they? Ball
They
rolling in.
they really just are. God bless her.
Yeah.
2 outs in the second.
She is wonderful.
Of
She
course,
really is.
of course.
The she being Jay Kloss' grandma, who I've known basically my whole life.
Very, very sweet lady.
George Brett, foul ball through the
There
legs.
it is. Won every game. You said it.
Yep.
Coach, I want to ask you a question. I've heard some criticism about this, or just at least some talk about this with Kloss, with her kind of vocals, during a pitch. I mean, what's your thought on it? And where does that? Is that just, athletes have weird things that they do and weird habits they do to get into, whatever mode they've got to get into. Is that what this is with Jay, or is this something else?
Well, yes is the answer. I mean, whatever you do, you do. I mean,
yeah, I
there
agree.
are plenty of hitters that grunt. You go watch tennis, they do it. Shot to third, off the glove. Maggie Watson that one came up on her. That's an E5, but it really wasn't her fault as it took a weird hop right as it got to her. But Germantown will take it, and you're going to get yourself a courtesy runner. And that's going to be Maggie. Is that Ramstack? Is that who number 10 is, correct?
Nicole Ramsack.
Thank you. Sorry, Nicole. But she is the courtesy runner for Ella Drabel, who reaches on the air. So, yeah, that one took a crazy hop. But back to your point, you watch tennis, you hear that constantly.
Yeah.
So, and this is something when Ryan
Sampras did it, and Agassi, all those guys.
That exhaling, and you use your core better, and that's what that is. That is the reason behind it, is because when think about it, when you blow it, exhale, you are using your core. Well, that's where your muscles are. That's where your major muscles
Makes
are when
sense.
you're torquing. Therefore, that is what she is doing.
And FYI, the results speak for themselves. I mean, she doesn't need to convince anybody it's working. It's working.
Drop ball taken
And
low.
I would assume that the main complaint is distraction,
Sure.
takes away from the hitter's concentration. But, be a little better. Be tougher than that.
Robinson, the center.
That's in the gap.
Got a chance.
Oh,
Off
what
the
a
glove.
goal! I thought she had it.
Going to be a play at the plate. Throw in there. Paige Robinson turning around the fastball, rips it into the gap. Nearly a great catch, but instead it's a double off the wall. And we're even. So there's Germantown doing what they do. You hang around early, and then you come up with a clutch hit. Runner on second, 2 away. Here's Taylor Wilson, sophomore catcher, W7 player of the game last week. Ball up.
And it was odd to have a player of the game with somebody that she didn't even bat. She was the flex.
Just as her defensive prowess.
It was huge.
So a ringing double. You don't see Kloss give up too many hit that hard.
Robinson has been hitting the ball extremely well as of late.
Strike right down the middle. Well, you have to wonder how much she was able to get in during the offseason, during her basketball season. So she
While
might
they were
be
winning a gold ball, FYI.
just rounded into form right now. Just a great athlete. Hopped up. Kloss calls everybody off. She takes it. Little anger call as she's mad at herself, but the second is complete, but not before. Germantown ties it up with a ringing double by Paige Robinson, and after 2 complete. Your score, Hamilton 1, Germantown 1. You're watching W7. Top of the third. Back to even now, 1 apiece after Paige Robinson's double. Scored Ramstack all the way from first. Top of the order, slots Schmidt, Frofjord.
8-8-1.
Back to even. See, Drabel really threw the ball well in the second inning. Seemed to find everything that she wanted. Let's see how that carries over into the third. Good change of pace right there. Little curveball for a strike.
Kaylee Gingrich, the head coach for Sussex-Hamilton in her first season. She was assistant coach at Waukesha North and moved over here, and I think she's just fantastic. I think she's such a great breath of fresh air for Hamilton. I think she's a great fit, and it's obvious I've spent a little bit of time with the kids now the last few days. The girls just love her, and I can see why.
Yeah, she was, as you said, the assistant coach at Waukesha North, and you almost wondered if she ran the team the way she was the one doing all the talking all the time. Obviously, Coach Grimm had something to do about that.
I'm glad to see her have her own program. She deserves it, and she's going to do great things. That was a great hire, and I think she's going to do just fantastic.
Plenty of energy if you've ever seen her.
Love it.
She provides the energy, plenty of it, more than any of us combined, I promise you that much. 1-2 pitch.
Woof,
Off
hot shot.
Coach Otto's leg. Stays 1-2. Drabel just looks different in the circle after that first inning. And sometimes pitchers will have that where you come out and you just can't find it early on, but once you do, she did quickly in the second. Swing and a miss.
Slots was way up on that one.
Got her to chase. So the third starts with a strikeout. 1 away.
Molly Schmidt walked her first time up.
Molly's in for Maddie today. She takes a strike right down the middle.
Tomorrow we'll be at Wauwatosa East for Germantown at Tosa East. Special start time 7 o'clock tomorrow night, live from Longfellow Middle School in Wauwatosa.
Change up in the dirt. That's too late for me. That's past my bedtime. I won't be there.
I'll be flying solo.
4-1-1.
1-1, 1 away. Top of the third. 1-1 the score. Strike inside corner.
And then Wednesday we'll be at Catholic Memorial, actually Infinity Fields, as Kettle Moraine visits Catholic Memorial in a Classic 8 matchup on Wednesday. Germantown and Sussex will be playing again Wednesday. That's a makeup game. We already had KM and CMH scheduled.
Looked like Molly Schmidt was looking for something off speed. Got the maybe a curve on the outside because she was looking elsewhere and late on that one. Swing and miss, 2 away.
Next inning, I've got a surprise for you, Coach.
Here's Frofjord. Change up. She just can't find it. And if you've been with us all year, that is her top pitch. And when it's on, she makes you look very, very silly. She's really fighting it today. 1-0 pitch. Smoked into left field. Base hit for Frofjord. 2-0 base runner for the Chargers.
I was going to say, the good thing for Germantown, for Drabel, has been a lot of this stuff has happened with 2 outs or at least 1 out and has not set up big innings. Again, this 2-out single here by Frofjord.
3-1-1.
Getting Slots and Schmidt on strikeouts,
Yeah.
uncharacteristic. And I think that boosted the confidence. That was a good pitch. Jams her. Hit the third. Hessler.
Nice stretch by Danny Seward at first.
So after 2.5, 1 apiece here at Kennedy Middle School, home of your Warhawks. Bottom of the third. Top of the order for Germantown. Hillman.
Actually, Hessler's first.
Oh, you're right. I'm even looking right down at it. Haley Hessler, Low Hillman, Lindsay Hessler.
Hessler, Hillman, and Hessler. One call, that's all.
The law firm here in the third.
Have you been hurt in an accident?
My feelings have been.
Call Hessler, Hillman, and Hessler. So, Coach, I mentioned last inning, I got a surprise for you. I got a call today from a good friend of yours, head coach Dave Berghaus for the Nicolay Knights. And we're going to actually do a game at Nicolay in their brand new facilities on June 2nd as they take on St. Thomas More. Coach Berghaus called me, asked if, he said, I know your schedule's probably full. Is there any chance you could do this game? And I looked and said, it's one of the 3-day open dates that we have in the rest of the season, and you just filled it.
Great guy. Just a
Yes,
great
he
guy.
is just a fantastic guy. We probably talked for half an hour on the phone.
Easy to do.
Get ready. Drive them hands, right?
Ball taken high from Kloss.
All right.
Now we've been really focusing on Drabel and how well she's been throwing it since that first inning when she seemed to find a good rhythm.
Hey! Let's go, Oz.
Kloss seems to be fighting herself. Hit the third, deep in the hole. That's going to be no chance.
No way.
Hey, come on, play. That's all we're going to do.
So Germantown starts the bottom of the third with a runner. And now you got the top of the order coming up.
Man on the ball. We're all right. Here we go.
Hillman, Hessler, and Ballstinger. Kloss rears and fires. Ball in.
Hey, let's go, one.
Not your picks. Good idea. Good idea. Get yours. Get yours.
Lindsay Hessler will be next.
Got it.
1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut from Hillman.
Not for nothing, but I mean the Germantown kids. I mean they are getting their nickels worth at the plate with these cuts. I mean they're not going up there timid. They are going up there to crush the ball.
Hit dingers. Swing and a miss. There goes a runner on a delayed steal throw.
Uh-oh, got her.
Got her.
Great throw by Kindler. And nice job by Anna Frafjord at short.
Putting the tag on her.
I said we gotta take what we can get when we have players on base. We can't be stealing when a girl's gonna bowl.
Kindler with a great throw
It was
right
a
on the
really
money.
nice throw by Kindler.
1-2 pitch to Hillman. And of course, the next pitch goes off Kindler's
We said us.
glove.
It never fails.
Here we go. Quick hands. Trust yourself.
Our next Germantown broadcast will be Thursday night. Actually, tomorrow and then Thursday.
Swing and a miss. Climbing the ladder.
Germantown Menominee Falls, Thursday night live right here in Germantown.
Here we go. Man on ball. Make something happen here.
2 away. After the initial base runner, you get a strikeout. That brings up Lindsay Hessler after she struck out in the first. Jam job, back to the circle. Kloss pick, throw, easy play, easy inning after the initial base runner. Didn't check the official score on that one. But nonetheless, after 3 complete, 1 apiece. You're watching GTV, a W7 production. Live look inside the Charger dugout.
I love it. I love it.
Don't plunge us.
Don't plunge us, kid.
Nope, gotta remember. Go where they go. There's the mad plunger. So Friday it was, what was her name?
Barb. Barb is back.
Yeah. And today it's a plunger. Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, you got to have fun.
And they do.
Clearly
that's a
are.
reflection of their coach. I mean, that's what that is.
Here's Maddie Kindler to lead off the fourth. She takes strike right down the middle.
Kindler, Gelfie, and Vandehei in the fourth for Sussex-Hamilton. 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 left for Sussex. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left for Germantown.
0-1 pitch. Hit into the hole. Past Hillman.
Hillman kicks the dirt as it goes into left field. I think Lowe was thinking about her throw before she had it in her mitt.
100%. And the Chargers start the inning off with a base runner. Let's see if they go small ball.
Watch the hands a little bit. Getting out.
Got a different third baseman than your normal. And there's the bunt, and it's foul. Try
I'm
to be
surprised they
too
don't
fine.
courtesy run for Kindler here, Coach.
Well, there's some different thoughts on that. I agree. Could be many different things. Maybe she's one of your better base runners. I know I did that with
801.
Kenzie Miller. She was one of our smarter base runners. Wasn't the fastest, but very smart on the bases. Sometimes it just comes down to trust. 0-1. Bunted perfectly. Dribble, quick fire, got her. Close play.
And just to play devil's advocate, I mean, you got Haley Dwyer in the dugout. I mean, she isn't playing because of her ability to throw, but I mean, smart kid, smart player, and fast. She could definitely go on a courtesy run.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely.
And of course, you got Maddie Kloss in the dugout also.
Absolutely on all points, but coaches know their players better than
They
we do.
do.
That's why we're on this side of the fence.
They definitely do.
Here's Vandehei with a runner in scoring position and 1 away. Good change of pace.
That was a nice bunt by Gelfie, by the way.
It really was. Took a bang play. Great play by Drabel. And then she comes out and throws a great change of pace. That looked like a curveball. Not her customary changeup. Her off-speed pitch. But had her way out in front. Her being Sid Vandehei. Swing and a miss. A little drop. And it's 0-2. See what she wants to do. She's in charge, 0-2. You got Vandehei on her heels. She's trying to put bat to ball. Wow. Even a big smile from Vandehei, like, oh, man, that was
I got away with that one.
Yeah.
Well, except for one that went the other way on her Friday night at Oak Creek. It was pretty well outside, and she got rung up for a third strike.
Vandehei smoked one into center last time. Swing and a miss this time. And now there's 2 out.
Maggie Watson singled her first time up.
Vandehei, who hit that line drive that Paige Robinson made a great running catch. Hit Hillman on her cut, turn, fire, double play at first. And that was last time. This is this time. There's 2 away and a runner on second.
Well, Drabel's really settled down the last couple innings here, Coach.
Yeah, she's really seems to be in a groove. As you can see, the Charger girls that are not on the field at the moment. And here we'll switch that up after this pitch. All in, 1-1. Give you that live look inside the dugout.
They get their rally hats on there.
They are something. They are something.
I love it. I absolutely love it. That's what it's all about.
2 away, 1-1 pitch. Dribbled up the line, foul. Dribble really has the Chargers off balance now. She doesn't, as we've talked about all game, she doesn't have her customary changeup, but she's doing a great job throwing some curves, some drops, keeping them off balance. Nothing down the middle. And it seems to be working. 2 away, 1-2 pitch. Drabel rocks, fires. Climbing the ladder, delayed steal, fire down the third.
Got her!
Taylor Wilson, she framed it, waiting for the call, didn't get it, so she just picked and fired.
Taylor with the gun down to third, and Hessler applies the tag for the out.
And after 3.5, One apiece here at Kurt Raguzzi Field, home of your Warhawks. Moving along as we've reached the bottom of the fourth. Balsinger, Seward, and Acker. One apiece. Well, you called it last week. Germantown had to come out on Thursday and pull off what people would say an upset over DS, and they stomped them. And that confidence has carried into
It has.
today as they are.
Especially for Drabel. I mean, she pitched a really nice game Thursday against DSHA, and following it up with a really great outing here as well. I think maybe some momentum here for Germantown. We talked about it with Danny Seward last week during our Monday game, and she thought, hey, maybe this team has kind of turned the corner here, and she said she thinks that they can play with anybody in the conference, and they're proving that right now.
No doubt. Got ourselves a fun pitchers duel. Game of inches. Sussex in the first, second, third, nobody out. Frofjord hit one to the fence, another couple feet, and it's out. Germantown in the bottom of the second hit a ball just out of the reach for a double. Kloss firing, ball one, just out of the reach of center fielder for Sussex, and that was their one run. Game of inches. Ball low.
Well, despite all the confidence and everything else, I mean, Germantown still has one run on 2 hits.
Well,
I mean, so it hasn't translated into base hits yet, except for Paige Robinson got one, and I'm not sure who got the other one.
2-0 pitch. Balsinger
Popped it. Slots coming in, makes the play. Kylie Slots records the out.
Kylie, I think if you gave her some truth serum, would say she's upset with herself for not making that play.
I would think so.
It was a ball that was hit really hard by Paige, but I think Kylie has enough confidence in her ability that she really feels she should come down with it.
Here's Danny Seward, 0 for 1, struck out her first time up. Jalen Acker will be next.
Anybody gets on, Ella Drabel. Kloss steps out of the circle. Gets the sign. Rocks and fires. Shot foul. Seward right on that pitch. 1-1. 1 out here in the fourth. 1 apiece our score. Ball away. 2-1. They're laying off the rise curve. You don't like this weather, huh? Too
Nope.
perfect?
Mm-mm.
Shot foul.
This isn't terrible. I mean, I can tolerate it.
Well, this is what it's. I mean, and next weekend's gonna be miserable. 60. Ooh.
There we go. Now we're
Come
back
on.
in the sweet spot.
No. Come on, we wait all winter for warmth.
I do
2-2
not.
pitch.
I wait all winter for more winter.
Seward out in front of it, hits it foul.
1 run, 4 hits, 1 error, and 3 left for Hamilton. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left for Germantown. We're at the bottom of the fourth.
Two and two. Kloss rocks, fires. Another foul ball.
Good battle here.
Seward's right on her. Everything's been fouled straight back. That's when you know you're right on them. So she's fouled off the rise a couple times, fouled off curveball. I'm going to go with a changeup here. She has not thrown too many of them. Nope. Went with her eyes
again.
See where it said, okay, I'll just foul it off and wait for mine. Little surprised she hasn't gone to that changeup. She doesn't throw too many of them, but when she does, it really does have you out in front.
It's got to cross the batters up, I would think. 7 pitches in this at bat between these two.
There it is.
There it is. Right on cue, Coach.
Yeah, no surprise. I was just waiting for it because you're just geared up for the rise, and then all of a sudden it just floats.
Here is Jalen Acker. Jay popped out to third her first time up.
You could hear Coach Drew, way to battle. Absolutely. That was a great
It was.
Great personal battle there. But nonetheless, 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's Jalen Acker. Takes one for a strike. She didn't like it. Voiced her displeasure by improvising her jumping out of the way. As only Jay can do. Oh, boy. 0-1 pitch. Straight back. 0-2. What's it say for a kid like Acker who hasn't played since freshman year, decides to come out senior year after winning the gold ball, focusing on basketball, going to go play California Baptist. Hey, I'll just go play softball. And, oh, today I'll be the 5th hitter against one of the top pitchers in the conference.
Well, she's a tremendous athlete.
Hits it
into center. Slots chasing it down and makes the play. 1, 2, 3 go the Warhawks in 4th.
And after 4 complete. 1 apiece. GTV on W7. Top of the 5th. 1 apiece. Good discussion in between innings between Gary and I. We think it's a good discussion. The job that Wilson's doing behind the plate really seems to be like a calming influence.
Yeah, I would agree. I think she's a very even kind of kid. You know, not too high, not too low. Just does her job.
205.
You giving her the W7 Player of the Game last week. I mean, that kind of speaks to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and she handled it very, very well. I mean, you didn't see this unless you were there, but I mean, the kids were all, fired up and poking at her and stuff, and she just, was calm, cool, and collected through the whole interview. I was really impressed with her.
Watson in charge here, 2-0. Strike on the knees.
Unofficially 60 pitches for Drabel, 39 strikes and 21 balls.
Watson, who singled her first time up. Drabel, rocks, fires, swing and a miss. Back to even at 2 apiece. 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the top of the 5th.
I've seen more swings and misses on Drabel's pitches today than I've seen probably in the last 2 or 3 games combined. I mean, they're just missing on her.
It's a credit to her. She's taken a little bit off. She's adding a little bit when she has to. It's not just rock, back, fire, throw as hard as you can.
And are they looking for that change, do you think? Yeah, because she hasn't been delivering it.
No. I think she's just doing a good enough job using her off-speed stuff.
Great pitch. Really nice pitch.
Going with her eyes there. Watson, Langkamp, and then the top of the order and Kylie Slots. Here in the 5th. Drabel rocks, fires, curveball, Pop towards the dugout, and
Ooh, careful, Danny.
Seward unable to come up with it. It skipped right down off the fence. She gave it a shot. We don't have a camera angle to give you there, so.
She's all smiles, too. I mean, I'd be out for 3 days.
Or just out cold.
Or out cold.
5-0-1.
That's why I admire these kids so much. They're just tremendous resilience and strength.
Curveball popped up. Lowe calls it
Great pitch.
and makes the play.
Lowe took charge there.
Hey, we got some speed.
Back to your point about how is Drabel getting these swings and misses. There you go. She's been throwing that great curveball. She doesn't have her changeup. She's throwing a great curveball. Sometimes she takes a little bit off. Sometimes she's adding a little bit, just a little more snap, more of a slider type pitch if you're a baseball guy.
2-2-5.
So you've seen the
2-2-5.
adding and subtracting really well. So she's truly pitching, not just firing. Wonder if Langkamp will be bunting here. Slapper
Great pitch.
takes a pitch on the outside. Ball one. As a slapper, all you got to do is put the bat on the ball. A lot of it takes care of itself. You're already 3 feet closer to first, and you're already on the move. Langkamp, there's the bunt. Down the line, not going to get her. Wilson picks, fires, she's safe.
Great play by Taylor Wilson, though. Oh, my goodness.
Just to make it a play.
How fast she came out of the crouch and picked up that ball and fired down. That shouldn't even been close. And, hey, maybe I am president of the Taylor Wilson fan club, but, I mean, there's going to be one because she's special back there.
And now danger zone
7-6-4.
if you are Germantown as they have turned the lineup over. Slots. Smokes it into left. Caught by
Ballsinger's
Ballsinger.
got it. Nice play by Maddie.
I think that was just caught on a camera, too.
3-2-1.
Ballsinger playing a relatively shallow left field, and
Let's go.
if you're a Warhawk fan, you're thankful she was because she was able to make that play.
We want this one.
2 away. Here's Molly Schmidt showing bunt, pulls back, runner going, throw down to second, she's in there.
Lowe catches that cleanly. She may have had her.
But she didn't, and that's why you do that. But the pitch was a strike.
Infield. We got to get dirty.
Runner in scoring position.
Of course, maybe the ball was on the left side of the bag.
3-0-1-3. Hey, straight up.
Drabel. Curveball away. 1-1 the count.
3-1-1.
Go with our third base cam. Drabel fires. Hit in the hole.
Great
Past
stretch by
Hillman.
Lowe.
Ballsinger comes up firing. It's off the glove.
Now
And
you're going to get the runner
move
going to
down.
second. That's just execution and discipline there.
So the switch of the camera comes in handy.
How about that?
Yeah, look at that. Everything right in front of you.
Look at how big Fred Fjord is compared to Coach Kaylee. I mean, she just towers over her.
Well, that's very interesting because they just walked her. So they're not even going to pitch to
Not
walk.
a bad idea, by the way. Of course, now you got bases loaded for Jay Kloss.
Big situation. Top of the fifth, 2 away, bases loaded. Kloss has gone L5 and 5-3. We'll keep it on the third base cam. Rock fire hit to Hillman. It kicks off her hands. Came up on Hillman, and a run is going to score. And the bases remain loaded as the Chargers take a 2-1 lead here in the fifth.
Huge play there.
And here again, no courtesy runner.
2-2-5-3. 2-2-5.
Madison Kindler with the bases loaded. Drabel rocks, fires. Strike on the corner.
Kindler 1 for 2, ground out on a single.
3-0-1-3.
Popped in the right field.
Nobody's going to get that
In
one.
front of Acker. 1 run in, 2 runs in.
Clutch hitting from Madison Kindler.
And just like that, Hamilton has opened up a 3-run lead.
Hey, while we've been singing the praises of Taylor Wilson, there's a pretty good catcher on the other side of the dugout, too.
Great point. Madison Kindler. And it's not always easy when you got a pitcher that throws as hard as that.
Absolutely.
As Jay does, and it's up and it's moving. And here's your courtesy runner you've been asking for. Kindler, all right, you drove in 2 runs. Now you're going to go take a break.
Give us a chance right now, Al. Come on.
Just out of the reach of Lindsey Hessler, just in front of Jalen Acker. With 2 outs, runners going at the crack of the bat.
Here's Nicky Gelfie. Nick was hit by a pitch and did a sacrifice bunt her last time up.
First and third situation, 2 away, 3 runs in.
All unearned.
Popped up. Hessler makes the play. But not before the Chargers can put a 3 spot up. And after 4.5, your new score, Hamilton 4, Germantown 1. You're watching GTV, W7 Production. Live look inside the Germantown dugout. They now trail 4-1. They were battling. Looked to be getting out of it. A tough hop on Hillman led to 3 unearned runs. And now you got arguably the best pitcher in the conference. She and I think you got to go Cam Lasota, and the top two at this point, wouldn't you say?
I would say so, yes.
And, well, she's got a 3-run lead. No matter how you look at it, she's got a 3-run lead. And going to have to start manufacturing some base runners. Drabel, who scored the lone run for Germantown, set to lead it off here in the 5th.
Only 2 hits for Germantown.
Now, if you're playing 500, that if she would have caught it on the bounce, Kindler, if she would have caught it, that might have been a highlight strike. If there is strikes in ball, I don't think there are in highlight, but it did skip in there really well. A little drop pitch that had a little too much drop in it. Kloss rocks and fires 1-0 pitch. Hit, pass Kloss. Nope, diving stop by Kloss.
Nice.
Picks and throws. Nice play.
Germantown hitting 127 in this game against Jay Kloss.
One of the 2 hits coming from Paige Robinson, who doubled her last time up. You could make a case they'd only have that 1 hit. It was a hit error on the ground ball.
Yes. Nice play by Jay there.
Robinson takes the strike. 4-1 our score. Bottom of the 5th. Pitch, swing and a miss. Robinson.
Page 1 for 1.
Reached up and grabbed her shoulder on that one. Sometimes you get that little subluxation. Your shoulder pops in and out real quick.
I think I had that for lunch. A little subluxation.
Yeah, it comes with
Coleslaw.
coleslaw on it, exactly.
French
right.
fries.
Right. It's all jammed on there. It's a fine dining from Pittsburgh. 1-2 pitch.
Yeah, subluxation on white.
Swinging at a pitch.
That was
way
way
above
up there,
her head.
Pagers.
Well, you're geared up for it and you're trying to catch up. You're going to spam the zone, and she does, and that's 2 away.
Taylor Wilson. If she gets on, Haley Hessler would be next. Taylor popped out her first time up.
Good look, hit your pitch.
4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error on Sussex-Hamilton. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. Germantown. Sussex has left 5 on. Germantown 1.
Wilson looks like she could pass for a 4th grader. My
She,
goodness.
yeah, I know she's very, very slight in frame. But you know that's we've talked about this on numerous times now.
Yeah.
Several catchers in the area.
Yes. Yes.
Not a big frame. Lydia Trudell at New Berlin West, a great example.
She's got that big leg kick. Big cut. Dribbled in front of the plate. Going to be a tough play. Kloss picks, fires. Saying she's
Pulled her
safe.
off.
Pulled her off the bag. And there you go. Slight of frame, but she's on base. And she's rolling it over. Kloss got to it. It was going to be a bang-bang play regardless. And Wilson beats it out. So there's your 2-out base runner.
Courtesy runner for Germantown is Sarah Nassif, number 8.
And now here's
Called up from JV today with Bren being out.
0-0. Haley Hessler. Hit a shot to third last time. That's the error hit ball, that discretion of the home team. Two-way. Kloss pitch.
I haven't seen
Called
Brooke
low.
Peters. Have you? I haven't seen her physically here. I don't know if she's not here or not. I guess you got the dugout cam. There she is.
Yeah, Brooks in there.
Maybe they're saving her for the 7th, but I'd think about using her somewhere here pretty soon.
Even better.
2-0 to Hessler.
Hit your zone. Hit your zone.
I mean, certainly not going to have her hit for low, so
2-0 now on Hessler. Runner on first, 2 away. Kloss rocks and fires. Right down the middle. Taking all the way is Hessler. Wisely. Need base runners at this point. Still in charge, 2-1. 3-run top of the 5th has given Hamilton a 4-1 lead. Swing and a miss. And that's the part where pitchers can come right back and throw straight gas on your 2-0.
yeah.
I see your 2-0 and I throw 2 BBs down the middle. 2-2 the count. Rock fire ball taken high. The rise got away from her, and now you give the runner at first. Sarah Nassif, a little extra momentum as the full count. She gets to take off on the pitch. My goodness, I look out there and I see your father. Sorry. I mean that in the best way, Jay, but man, that was something else right there. Swing and a miss! Hessler could not catch up to the rise. And the threat ends after 1 hit. 1 left. 4-1 your score. We're headed to the 6th. 4-1 Chargers.
Hey,
Top of the
don't
6th.
know where.
7-3-1. 7-3-1.
Not 7-3-1. 4-1 is the score. You hear Coach Otto calling out the numbers. Sid Van de High
Sid 0 for 2, struck out and flied out.
takes a pitch high. That kid does not stop smiling. You talked about
I
it Friday,
know. I love that.
and now we're in view of it. Like every time she turns to get her call, and she is smiling every single
She's
time.
a very happy kid.
Smoked into left
And
base
that
hit.
helps.
That smile just got bigger.
Leadoff single for Sid Van Dyke. And I think Coach Gangers jumped about 10 feet in the air and came flying down the line. Again, just so positive and so much energy.
So Van de High starts the inning. She hit the ball hard 2 of the 3 times. Here's Maggie Watson.
8-2-3.
Again, wonder if we're going to see some small ball.
Watson 1 for 2, single and flying out, both to the left side.
There's the bunt. And
Right
foul.
on command there, Coach.
She didn't let the ball get to her, and that's what Coach is
Bad
saying.
news bears.
Best baseball movie ever. The original. Walter Matthau.
I don't know. Brewster's Millions was pretty good.
Swinging away. Taking high. 1-1 the count.
And Major League 2 is also another gem, in case you missed the first one.
1-1 the count. Top of the 6th. Here's the bunt again, and again. Reach on.
Caught
Great
it.
catch.
Taylor Wilson gets the out.
And again, not letting the ball travel. Reaching and lunging at it. And that popped it foul, and Wilson just kind of fell forward to make the catch. How by any means necessary. 1 away. Switching cams here is anticipating the bunt slap from Izzy Langkamp with 1 away. Shows bunt, pulls back in the dirt. Wilson just eats it up. She just opens up, pulls the glove away, and just uses the chest protector the way it's supposed to be. Perfect technique by Wilson. 1-0 pitch. Pull back, strike, 1-1.
Let it go. I'll start singing if I need to. It's not going to be pretty. It's 2-2-5.
There's your Frozen reference. Gary missed it. He wouldn't know kids' movies, and he shouldn't. And that's
No.
okay. She said, let it go. I could start singing, but I won't. 1-1 pitch, change up, bunted right in front of the plate. Dribble picks, fires to first. Sacrifice complete. Moves the runner down to second.
Nice bunt by Izzy.
2 away, bringing up the top of the order, and Kylie Slots. The machine.
2-2-5-2.
2 away. See if this one pays out. Ball low.
I got a feeling 777 coming up here. Everything's coming up 7s.
4-2-4. Gonna get down the line quick.
1-0 pitch from Jabel. Hit, foul, had her out in front. Change up.
That would look like a change there by
Sure
Drabel.
was. She's thrown a few more recently the way she normally does. 4-1, top of the 6th.
4-1-2-3.
A 3-run 5th has given Hamilton this lead. Drabel fires, hit foul. Slots in the hole now, 1 and 2.
Drabel's working hard, man.
She made the pitches when she had to. She had that bases loaded situation. The ball came up on Hillman. I know Lowe feels that she should have had it.
3-0-3.
The way it came up on her,
Yeah, that was a weird hop the way it came up.
that's the joys of dirt.
Yeah.
Slots
Good spot.
watches that
Roll in.
9-pin tap effort as Drabel threw the changeup. Just didn't have that one.
2-5-3.
Just kind of rolled up there. You know what you do? You come back with a changeup because nobody thinks you're going to throw it again. Smoked up the middle.
Base hit.
Robinson picks it. You can't score on it.
Where's that going?
Throw home when you know the runner's not going to score, but you know what? Take away that first and third situation. Nothing wrong with that because the runner's probably going anyway. Of course, the way Wilson throws it.
Yeah, I mean, and there's 2 outs, so
2-1.
What we do know is it's second and third, 2 outs, And Molly Schmidt, the hitter.
Schmidt 1 for 2.
Shot up the middle, base
2
hit.
more going to score.
And 2 runs score on the 2-out single by Molly Schmidt.
That was clutch.
Just off the glove of Drabel into center field. Robinson had no problem getting over to it, but just not going to throw anyone out. And Hamilton's now pulling away and up 6-1. And here's Anna Frofjord. Change up low.
Keep battling, Ella.
So a pitcher's duel through 4. And
10 hits now for Hamilton.
2-1-3.
started to timeout Drabel. But again, they were hitting the ball hard early as well.
Oh,
Frofjord into the gap.
that's extra bases.
They're going to send her. Here we go. Schmidt rounding third.
Nope,
They
gonna
cut
keep her
her.
there.
Great job by Acker getting over to cut that ball. To hold the runners, I should say. She didn't cut it off, but got over there quickly, stopping the runner at third.
Ella's done a nice job of holding the, I would say, if not the, no, I'm going to say the top hitter in the GMC today until now. She just unloaded that double.
3-1-1.
Well, now you still have second and third, 2 away. Here's Jay Kloss. Couple more ducks on the pond for the Chargers. Big swing and a miss.
Kloss 0 for 3. Lined out to third. Reached on an error to short and struck out.
0-1 pitch from Drabel. Change up in the dirt. Wilson walling up back there.
Germantown in the 6th will have Hillman, Hessler, and Balsinger top of the order.
So they'll be in their prime spot. But they need to get Kloss here.
1-1.
Cannot afford to get any deeper in the hole as they now trail 6-1. 1-1 pitch. Kloss rips it into left.
Balsinger chasing, not going to get it. Frofjord will score.
And a 2-run double.
Jay just smoked that thing.
And that will probably,
Keep it competitive. That way you shouldn't go anywhere because you never know what's going to happen.
after what happened last week in that Falls DS game,
But I'm picking up what you're laying down.
that's 4 straight hits
Jay just crushed that.
and 5 this inning for Hamilton. And they're not done as Madison Kindler steps into the box.
8 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors, and 5 left for Sussex. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left for Germantown.
Courtesy runner out there for Jay. She gets to rest her legs momentarily.
Reminder, stick around following tonight's game. We will have the W7 Live Player of the Game.
Pop foul down the line. Ooh, let's get this thing up to date. Come on, you fool. That wasn't too bad, just a couple of buttons.
You got one job over there, Sparky.
8-8-4.
Got to get better. I got to be better. No, I do. Smoked into center.
Kindler again.
Robinson cuts it off. Great job. Going to stop the runner at third. All because Robinson, they didn't quit. They don't quit. Robinson's going to easily just trot it over, let it be. But nope, on a full sprint.
By the way, Haley Dwyer is your courtesy runner for Sussex-Hamilton.
She came around the bag hard and threw on the brakes. Dirt went flying. That's Kindler's 3rd hit of the day. And here's Gelfie. A little surprised you don't send him with 2 down. With the way they keep hitting.
0-1-2.
5 straight hits now, 6 this inning. 2 doubles in that mix. Drabel's pitch taken high.
And pretty much all this has happened with 2 outs.
Certainly has. Time's called. Coach Otto's going to go out there.
Reminder, tomorrow night we'll be at Wauwatosa East. Germantown, Tosa East. Special start time 7 o'clock. Live from Longfellow Middle School in Wauwatosa. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, at Infinity Fields in Waukesha, 4:30 start time for Catholic Memorial and Kettle Moraine.
There's Your Wednesday.
And then Thursday, where are we at Thursday? We're back at Germantown again. Yeah, actually, in Germantown, Menominee Falls, Germantown. That may not be on there.
No.
That's Thursday. And then Friday, a doubleheader Friday, special doubleheader Friday. I'll be in Campbellsport, Chilton and Campbellsport. Both teams, well, Chilton's already been on W7 once. Campbellsport will make their inaugural appearance on W7, and Coach Du Bois will be in Neenah for Kimberly Neenah Friday night at Neenah. That's going to be a blockbuster.
That's a game. Coach, wow, Connor getting prime time event.
He went up to Fondy on Saturday for Fondy and West Bend West. 5-1. West Bend West won that one, and he said the West Bend West kids left so fast on the bus he didn't get a chance to get a player of the game.
Ball low.
Actually, they were trying to get out of town after robbing a bank.
Yeah, that's really what it was.
1-0 on Gelfie.
First and third. Might send the runner here. Nope. Yep, she was going. See if everybody's lulled to sleep.
Look for Nick to have a big basketball season this year for the Chargers.
And
2-1-3.
give you an idea how tough she is. She came back after breaking a finger. I mean, she had that thing taped up. She looked like it was bionic.
Yeah.
It's on her shooting hand, but she just loves game and loves playing. They're giving her second. No surprise there. Now the count's 3-1.
1-2-5.
Again, loving our multi-sport athletes.
You betcha.
Sid Vandehei on deck if Gelfie reaches. Change up swing and a miss. Had her way out in front. Little skip. You're right. Gelfie did get tall.
She did. She definitely did.
2-2-1.
Bigger, too. I mean, muscle-wise, I could tell she's been working out.
Full count. 2 away. Pitch. Taken low. Oh, they got her at third. Throw down. She's
Got
out.
her. Taylor, you don't lead off Taylor. We're going to have to get a nickname for that kid.
Well, what we do know is the big inning. 4 runs, 6 hits, 3 left. 2 left as they pick off that runner at third. Our score after 5.5. Hamilton 8, Germantown 1. You're watching GTV. Live look in each of the dugouts. Ooh, we can have some fun with this and go split screen. Yeah, one dugout with an 8-1 lead and one that's got to get some base runners as this one has gotten away. Headed into the 5th, there was a 1-1 game and then a 2-out error. Took a bad hop on low, but she'll be the first to admit she should have had it. And floodgates have opened since.
Hillman, Hessler, and Balsinger in the 6th for Germantown.
I think we're far enough along in the season that we have to start, discussing the player of the year in the GMC. I think we've got a few candidates here in this game, and we've seen so many ball taken high. I think with Sussex, I think both Frafjord and Kloss have to be in the discussion.
No doubt about it. Both of those are in it.
Germantown, I don't know if they have that one. I mean, which is a credit to them.
It is. It's a team effort in this group. You don't have an overpowering, dominant pitcher, and you don't have she does all the raking, in the lineup. So I mean, it's by committee, which I just love.
There you go, top of the conference. The other side is DS. I think Cam Lesota's in that discussion.
No question.
And then you go to Menominee Falls, Katie Stigler.
Yes.
I think those are your top 4 candidates. I'm trying to think about other teams, and each team has that, some big-time players, but I just don't think they're having those types of seasons like those 4 are.
And even so, you're probably going to look at the top half of the conference
Sure.
standings
3-0.
is going to be your candidates.
Hillman swinging 3-0 and tried to hold back and couldn't. 3-1 now. Probably swung at ball 4. I know she was looking dead red to try to get something going, but I think you got to be taken there. Get that first base runner. Nonetheless, 3-1 the count. And now that one gets away.
So Lowe is on.
So she did her job, top of the order. And we kind of saw this Friday from Kloss. Get a little later, you're throwing your pitches. And, she went into that 7th inning Friday having walked 6 on the season. And then she walked three in a row to end that game. Uncharacteristic. That's the first walk of the day today.
I mean, to go on your discussion, Lesota's not going to get it because she's not a senior. She's got more time yet.
Well, but,
my take is it's going to be between Kloss and Stigler.
Don't forget if Froffier, she's had the monster games. And it usually goes to a pitcher, but you have 4 home runs in a game, and then you have another game where you have 7 RBIs.
Cammie Stigler won it a couple years ago.
True. It'll be an interesting. We don't have to make that decision. That's
no, thank goodness. I've
popped foul. Lindsay Hessler in the hole now, 1-2.
Lindsay looks annoyed.
I think she is. I'd be honest with you. I think she is annoyed. I think she felt she could have ripped that one. She's had some tough ABs. I think she's just annoyed because I think she's seeing the ball well. She's just not getting into one. Like that. Shot to third.
Great play.
Throw to first, and now she's going to be that much more
Maggie
annoyed.
Watson on the play. That was nice. Good composure.
She smoked it, but right at Watson. But it turns into an out. Now here's Ball Stinger. Yes, we know it's Ball Stinger, but watch this kid hit.
Maddie 0 for 2, struck out and flied out to center her last time up. Danny Seward next.
Ball low. Don't think you want to be going too far. Madison Kindler bouncing up there. Runner on second is Low Hillman. So just kind of put a wrap on that discussion. I think those are your top 4. I think that's going to be a fun discussion for those coaches to have.
I don't think you can go wrong with any of them.
Rips it foul down the line. No. And it'll be fun to see how it plays out. And we've got, essentially 2 weeks left of games.
Yes.
This week and next week before that's determined, and a lot can happen between now and then. Similar to first game we did this year in the conference was Germantown and
Brookfield Central.
And we saw Ball Stingers crush one, and that one drops in for a hit. Throw in. She just kept on keeping on, and she ends up at second. But our first game here was the Germantown DS game, and Cam Lesota hit a 2-run homer in the 8th over the scoreboard. So we've got 2 weeks to determine a POY.
You hit
a home run in the
8th,
and you hit it over the scoreboard at Kirk Raguzzi Field. You've done something. A little more energy now.
I haven't seen Kenosha Bradford play, so I can't really make an educated opinion. I almost think, you could probably just give Grudzelanic the award now. But again, there's still time to play. And again, I haven't seen Bradford, so I don't know what they've got in the South. They're talking about the Southeast Conference, of course.
1-0 pitch. Hit to second. That's going to get a run in. So you did your job there. It's a ground out, but it's a great out as you get the run in. So nice job by Danny Seward. An effective out. You move the runners up. You get one in, but there are 2 away. Hit it hard with just another atom ball. Science.
Well, nice job by Schmidt. Didn't even look at him. Just let's get the out.
Yep, absolutely.
We'll trade the run for the out. No problem.
8-2 now. Bottom of the 6th. Acker takes a strike inside corner. She doesn't like it. Talk about annoyed. She smiles as she's annoyed. Jay rocks and fires. Acker to left and deep.
And caught.
She smoked it, but
She did. She got all just under it a little bit, but great play and left by Izzy Langkamp to retire the side.
1 run, 1 left. We're through 6 complete. Hamilton up 8-2. You're watching W7. Top of the 7th, Coach Otto giving Jalen Acker grief for not hitting it out.
Nice.
Hitting it to the wall. That's cute. Get in the weight room, kid. Work harder. Basically what he said.
Jake gets so much abuse, man. From just everywhere she turns, that kid gets picked on.
And you know why? We don't know her that well. But
Not
I
that
promise
well.
you, she probably gives it out really,
Oh,
really well.
yeah. She's no
fool.
no, and she'll give as good as she gets.
Sid Vanderheide to lead it off for the Chargers here in the 7th. 8-2 our score. Watson and Langkamp to follow.
Good job.
Floating butterfly changeup. Ripped foul. I don't think this game surprised us at all. I think this is kind of what we expected. Maybe the score a little bit that they were able to pull away. And that got her. Vandehei's going to start the inning earning it.
Sid's still smiling.
I was going to say the kid with the biggest smile going to hobble down to 1. As we look down there, check for a courtesy runner. She says no.
No pass.
She's digging in like a horse in a stables.
2-1-2. 2-1-2.
I mean, these Sussex kids, they're frame-wise, they're big kids.
Hit the short. Hillman stays with it, throws the first, too late.
Lowe's just had a day today, and you know what? Sometimes you just have those.
I think to your point, I think she wanted to spin 2.
I think she wanted to
Pulled her
flip
head
at the
up.
second there.
Yep, pulled her head up, and now you got 2 on, nobody out.
1-1-3.
2 on, nobody out. And here's Langkamp. She bunts at it and misses. Let's give her 3rd hit. She's exactly right. A little change of pace, had her out in front.
3-2-1.
Langkamp, 1 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. Izzy takes a change up. 1-1 is another floating butterfly. Did have change in the circle. Drabel out, Ramstack in.
2-2-5.
Yeah, Nicole Ramstack pitching for Germantown in the 7th, beg your pardon.
That's why we're seeing a little bit of a different look.
1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out in the top of the 7th.
2-2-3. 2-2-3.